Hey there, this is Malorian, and this will be another update now for me and my goal of making it onto Team Canada. Of course, with me leaving Fantasy and going and dedicating to War Machine, that's the big thing that I want to try and do over the next 2 years. You know, maybe this year, but hopefully if not by next year, try and get good enough that I can make it onto Team Canada for their World Team Championship. Now, so I had applied before, and now is where they went, and they had the first interviews, or yeah, they're going to be covering people off. I mean, the first application had so many questions on it, a lot of long answer things, and so I really didn't know what to expect from the interviews here, but it went okay. I expected more questions. Some of the things I thought that were kind of looking good and kind of looking bad for me is on the bad side. I'm not being able to get out to go to these other conventions, so I don't have that going for me. I don't have a shelf full of trophies and stuff. I mean, I have my shelf here with all my fantasy trophies, but those mean nothing when it comes to War Machine. So I don't have anything to show for that there. So that looked kind of bad. At the same time, one of the things that looked kind of good is the whole idea where, from my understand, is that Cygnar is something that they really want to have on the teams, and there's not many Cygnar players going for it. So whereas we have 2 teams, so that means 10 players get to make it, we are sitting at, I believe it was 24 or 26 applicants that we have. So if it's just straight off there, you know, it's a little bit worse than a coin toss right now whether I made it on. But if we focus on the whole Cygnar part, that's looking good. But then again, who's even to say if they're going to want to have a Cygnar on each team? You know, that's getting kind of presumptuous. So I guess if nothing else, in the meantime, I just got to get back to that Cygnar and doing well, so that even though they're in this process, if I can show that I'm still doing well and winning tournaments, that hopefully that comes across as that dedication. But we'll see. Apparently we're going to know the team captains, and things are going to really go in the next 2 weeks here, so things are going to start accelerating, and then all of a sudden the talks about what lists and stuff are going to be doing for that. Unfortunately, once that happens, you know, if I was to make the team, I won't be able to really share, you know, what our strategies are and who's running what until it's actually made public. And even then, you know, of course, some things I can't share, but that's a long ways off. I mean, next step is to actually even make it on the team, which, as I say, it might be a long shot for this year. But either way, just want to give you guys an update, because I know I've been getting some questions on that, and we'll talk about more in 2 weeks. Bye.